Yes, 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 yes. Hey guys, Gerald Peters, namaste. See what I'm up here? I'm out here mowing yards in some of the houses. I got 3 houses open right now. I got one for sale. This one's I just listed it for rent. Let's go check it out. I just finished the remodel. We'll see how it looks. I wanted to talk to you today about intangibles. Look at these digital locks, man. I love these digital locks. You know, they could take this house from me. Like the government could. Check it out. I don't know if you follow my story very closely on Instagram. You remember how bad these floors were. Woo! Boys got skills. This is beautiful, right? This is what it's all about to me, man. This is it right here. I love houses. I love houses. Look at that bathroom. Remember we redid the bathroom? Looks nice, right? Nice. Proud of this stuff, man. Now, you could take this house from me. I could lose the property. But you know what you can't take from me? I know how to buy them. I know how to fix them. I don't need no fucking contractor. I don't need no property manager. I don't need anybody. Now, I'm not saying I don't use those people. There's nothing wrong with using people to help you get to where you're going. I don't mean using a bad way, but I mean utilizing other people's skill sets, resources, time, talents, and treasures. Truth is, all the money you want is in the pockets of other people. You hear me talk about that. But this here could be taken from you. You know, and I know a lot of influencers make this shit look easy. Like you can just take a course and you do it. And the funny thing is, they're not teaching you about the real shit. You know, what do you do when a tenant doesn't pay? You know, how do you evict people? How do you work with people that get sick, that honestly lose their job? All of the people, personal skills that you're gonna need to know to pull this off, man. There's more to real estate than just finding a house. It's not passive, you know? What about when you can't find a contractor? Can you get in here and work on these cabinets and paint it? Can you manage it yourself? See, that is shit that nobody can take from me. Nobody can take from me that I know how to paint a house. Nobody can take from me that I can do siting or find the properties. These are things that I can control myself, right? Let's turn off this light. Let's leave that light on. So, my point is, nobody can take your motivation, man. Right? You don't need motivation from somebody. It comes from inside of you. It's not, you know, you might be saying, well, I can't find any houses. Nah, man. You just got to start walking as if and talking as though. Start pushing that intent into the universe. Nobody can take your motivation. Nobody can take your conviction. Nobody can take what you learn. You could take all my money, man. I still know the money flow. You could take my $1 million out of E-Trade. I still know how to trade stocks. I still understand how dividend works, and I know how to buy cash flow in real estate. You can't take that. You can't take my motivation. I'll out fucking work anybody. Anybody on here, I'll work you to the fucking ground. I challenge you. You say, oh, you can't work harder than me. Yeah, how the fuck you think I got the $3 million without going to college? How did I get worth $3 million in 20 years without going to college? I'm not certified to do anything. I don't have a certificate. I graduated 12th grade, that's it. How? Because the 8th day, man. All that shit I talk about in my free ebook, You Don't Have to Die Broke, that's not bullshit. That's fucking right from the heart, baby. One thing that I got that, I don't know, see this dude in this truck? I don't know this dude from fucking Adam. But I guarantee you one thing I have he doesn't is fucking commitment and conviction and belief in my ability to take a small amount and turn it into a fortune. And I don't know when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen because I control me, man. I don't give a fuck about any of these laws, these rules. Do you see what like Darren Color, like, oh, you better lock down? Bullshit, I'm going to work on my house. Now, you could come arrest me if you want. There's a for sale sign. Come arrest me. But ain't no man telling me I can't get out and work and make a living and take care of myself, man. Fuck that. You can put me in jail. All right. You can't stop me. Gee, what am I doing in jail? I get to rest and work out. My point being is this, for me, real estate and investing in stocks, this is about freedom, baby. Freedom. A lot of people see it and say, oh, it looks like you work a lot. Man, I don't work. This shit's fun. Mowing yards. There's dudes out there right now be like, oh man, there's a lot better things to do than mow yards. What? What's better to do than to mow a yard in a house you own? I own this motherfucker. I own this. I'll come mow this. Oh, I got better things to do with my time. What do you got better to do with your time than mow properties you own? Now, I'm not saying I mow them once they move in. My point is sometimes people are like, oh, you don't have better things to do with your time? Hey, here's an idea. You don't have better things to do with your time? Go get a bunch of houses, man. What you waiting on? I'm proud to mow these properties. I'm happy to mow these properties. I'm happy to come over here and work on these houses. This is fucking freedom to me. You go get 10 houses, you're a millionaire. Shit ain't complicated. The same way you bought your house, go buy 10 more, man. And your family's set for life. Shit ain't complicated, man. The guy says, well, it's too expensive where I live. Then move, man. Go get it. You're going to let, what is it you're going to let, how many things are you going to let keep you from getting to where you want to be? How many excuses are you going to stack up? My girlfriend, my wife, my kids, my job, man. People just stack shit high, man. All kind of excuses. Look at that. I thought you were committed, man. Money flow, gang. Gang. Money flow, gang. I recruit people, bring them in the money flow gang, show them the book, show them how to trade, show them 20-something years of experience. Now, they ain't got to get a tattoo. Most of them can't keep their mind on it for 90 days. They can't go 90 days without wandering, man. They can't internalize it for 90 days without, they're looking at options. They're looking at day trading. They're looking at this. They're looking at that. They can't sit. It takes incredible personal discipline to master a subject. You want to become a master piano player? You're not playing the fucking trumpet. You're playing the piano. Your time is limited, man. And all this time you spend watching this bullshit on YouTube and Instagram and all these influencers out here making money. So you're watching me work. That's the difference. This ain't no fancy ass video, baby. This is me out here working. See that truck? I wrote a check for it. I wrote a check for that truck. I didn't buy it. These houses bought it. You buy your truck with your work money. My investments buy my trucks. My investments send me on vacation. My investments buy the Rolexes, which I took off to do the work. You get what I'm saying? My lifestyle is now funded by investments. My money, I invest. You ever hear Robert Kiyosaki say the rich don't work for money? They're not working to pay bills, dude. The rich are working to get richer. So when I get up, the reason I come over here to mow, so I had to mow 3 properties today. So you know what I did? I listened to an audiobook I've been listening to called Against the Gods. It's about taking risk in the markets. So while I'm mowing, I'm taking in this and understanding, are my risk parameters all right? Am I, the way I'm viewing and understanding risk, is that working? And guess what? While I do that, I save $300. That's $300 I can put to work on Monday. And what if tomorrow I save another $300, and then on Monday, and then on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, and then on Friday, and I'm able to put thousands of fucking dollars. And that was just this week. What if I do it next week, and the week after, and the week after? And the guy says, well, I got a property manager on my shit. Good. I'm trying to get fucking rich. I can't hire property managers. I need that money to invest. My goals are different than yours. You may have time. I don't have time. You might be, yeah, I'll get there. I need to get there fucking soon. Right? So I'm trying to get to 5 million. I can't get to 5 million bullshitting. But that's a goal. So you can't take that from me. You can't take the intangibles, man. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't need to be motivated. I'm motivated. Tomorrow I'm going to be fucking motivated. And Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday, every fucking day, every week, every month, I'm motivated. I don't need motivation. Right? I don't need encouragement. I have that as an intangible. You can't take it from me. I watched landlords, man, when COVID hit, they were like, maybe I need to rethink this, being a landlord. Just a bunch of weak bitches. Oh, maybe I should sell my house this COVID. It's because you ain't got no conviction, man. Those were weak hands, man. They ain't got no conviction. What about those people selling Bitcoin at 30,000? Bunch of dummies. 30,000 you should have been buying, man. I wrote a damn book about it and gave it to the world. I said, listen, whenever it does this and goes sideways, you should buy. I've been giving that shit to the world. Anybody that'll fucking listen. Here's how you do it. Just pounding it. Doing anything I could do to get people to listen. One time I read a stat, it said there's only 20% of Bitcoin owners are women. And I went on there and said, women, why are you being dummies? Stop being dumb. You know what their big concern was? It wasn't that they didn't own Bitcoin. Their big concern was I called them dummies. Man, you worried about the wrong things, man. You need to be worried about the fact that you don't have 10 fucking Bitcoins and now the price is 43 and it's going to go to 50. No, man, I'm shooting a video. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I'm doing great. You? Yeah, same old stuff. No. I was shooting one at the other house. The neighbor came out and started talking to me. I'm like, bro, I'm shooting a video. No, ma'am. I'm doing good. You too. Where are you working? Okay. I knew you had a, yeah. That's good. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, she would. Dude, watch. Be careful. You won't have to get her back. No, I'm good. Thank you. Bye-bye. See, people think I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck. I walk around talking to myself all the time. Why? That's called the alpha code, baby. There's people that say, Gerald, what? I think you're narcissistic. I said, no, man, you're confusing conviction. You're confusing commitment. You're confusing the alpha code with narcissism. You know what being a narcissist means? It means it's all about you. This shit ain't about me. It's about the message, man. It's about the message. You think I'm gonna stop because there's people around? Shit, that girl stopped. She's heard the message. Everyone around me's heard the message. You ain't got enough money. You ain't got enough motivation. You ain't got enough commitment, and you ain't putting in enough time to get the things that you want, man. If you taking a fucking day off, I have a hard time believing you actually have a fucking dream. Now, there's people that disagree with me. I'm not talking to the guy that's 42 with a fucking wife, kids, family, chilling. I'm talking to the guy who's 26. You've got no time, son. You don't have 100 fucking grand. What are you resting on? What are you taking a break on? Some of you are going to go to the fucking lake this week. Got nothing. You're going to go to the lake. And then you're going to be standing around with your fucking hands out hoping the government helps you out, man. Enough of this bullshit. You need to get some fucking dreams, man. Enough that shit gets you up in the morning and keeps you going at night. And you can't help but do it because you're on a fucking mission. Now, I know that message isn't for everybody, but that's how I got to $3 million. Not going to college, not having a degree, no fucking certification, because I don't fucking listen to other people. I don't give a fuck about your trading strategy. Don't give a shit about how you buy real estate. I know what works. And so sometimes people say, well, you seem narcissistic. No, man, I know what works. I can show you the bank account. I show my trading account all the time. I show the million. Here, look. But every people that leave negative comments and have shit to say, oh, this guy's a narcissist. They ain't got they don't have 10 Bitcoins. They don't own 16 houses. They're not running 3 businesses. You know, they're not going to make 400 grand this year, but they got shit to say about me. I'm not a narcissist. I know what works, man. And I know what you're doing doesn't work because I understand statistics. I know what you're doing. I guarantee you most of you make less money than me. Most of you got more education than me. Some of you got college degrees. There's people on here with master's degrees, doctor's degrees. I'll make 500 grand this year. Barely got out of high school. So what else are you going to educate me on? What else did I do wrong? Am I too confident? You don't like my convictions? You don't like that I stand up and tell people that if they have a dream or a goal, they better go get it. They don't have time to sleep on that shit because you slept on yours? And I have people all the time tell me, oh, well, that message, you know, Gerald's message. I said, I ain't talking to you, man. The fact that it even rubs you wrong or bothers you tells me you ain't got no fucking goals. The shit you're trying to do, kids could do. Anybody can work till they're 65 and then sit on the fucking porch, man. Anybody can do that. I'm not talking to those people. I'm not talking to those people. But if you're 32 fucking years old and you want to listen to that bullshit, then that's your path, bro. But if you don't want that path and you want to be a millionaire and you want to get it, you don't need no goddamn college. You don't need a fucking certificate. You don't need permission from any other man. You just need to get the fuck up and go get it, man. You need the intangibles, motivation. I don't need to be motivated. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. That guy, this guy, that person that pulled in the car, don't give a fuck. I'm recording. Hello, move. Right? What is that? Alpha code. Meaning I'm the alpha, man. I'm the alpha. You're the alpha. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You don't think people make fun of the king? You don't think people are making fun of Biden, Trump, Clinton, Obama? Of course they are. You don't think people make fun of Mark Zuckerberg? You don't think people make fun of the boss at your job? Of course they do. And they're going to make fun of you. I don't give a fuck. So what that guy sees as narcissism, I see as truth. Truism. I know what got me here. It's in my free ebook, You Don't Have to Die Broke. Getting your money right. Getting out of debt. Allocating the savings. Start pushing money into investments. First we start with stocks, then we move into real estate. This shit ain't complicated. The hard part is the human ability, the endurance, the focus, the commitment that it takes to do it. Because most people are full of fucking excuses of why they can't do anything. It's one excuse after another. Well, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Whatever comes out of your mouth. From not being handy to whatever bullshit you think you have. Credit score is not right. That's because you didn't keep your word, man. People, how do you fix your credit score? Keep your word? That's a little deep. No, what do you mean? Meaning honor your fucking word. If you take money from someone, if you borrow, if you sign up, be a person of your word. And if you keep your word and operate inside of truth, you're going to have good credit. It ain't that damn complicated. So when I get a guy who wants to rent from me and I go look and his credit score is 600, I know this is a guy that lies a little bit. He's okay, lying, missing some payments. Guess what? That ain't my guy. I'm looking for a guy with about a 725 with a good paying job that rent ain't nothing. See, I already know the customer I'm looking for. The guy that's going to rent this house, I know exactly what they look like. They got a good job. They ain't got no kids. If they got a pet, it's one little dog. Probably drives a car. Kind of guy that likes to put lotion on. You know, he likes to play video games. He ain't a guy like me. He ain't working with no power tools and shit. Like this. See, I'm seeing it in my mind. What is that? Manifestation. You think I'm going to let a dude that looks like me up in here? Fucking power tools and covered in tattoos and shit? Probably not. Just being real. Just being real. I'm trying to manifest now. I already know what my buyer's going to look like, the house I have for sale. When I wanted to buy property in New Orleans, I had to walk the place. I had to start learning the language. I had to go eat there. I had to hang out there. What am I doing? I have to internalize the system. Look, they think I'm weird. I don't give a fuck. I have to internalize the system. I have to internalize it. I have to know what I'm doing. I'm a great trader. Some of you guys, you don't think so. Oh, I came in and about 2-3 months, not much happened. I know, because you got a simple little mind. Shit takes time, man. Swing trading, position trading takes time. I make money, I can show you the account. Highest paying job I ever had was $12.50. How the fuck do you get to $1 million in 20 years on $12.50? You don't. I didn't get there like that. I got there through shrewd investing, through working the 8th day by pushing. You can't take my motivation. You can't take my determination. You can't take my conviction. You can't take my endurance. You can't take my consistency. All of the intangibles are where you could take all this shit, take all this stuff here, take all my money. Give me a fucking phone and I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll start again. And I'll get there. And then when you take a day off, I'll push that day. And then we'll keep going. And then when you take that weekend off, I'll push both of those. Now I'm 3 up on you, baby. And then we keep going. And when I get to number 40 like that, I got enough money to buy a house. Now I'm back in the game. Put them in there, put a renter in it. What am I going to do now? Go back and do it again. And then I'm going to get number 2. And by the time I get number 2, I'm going to draw on number 3 on 1. Now I'm going to go get number 2 and 3, or 3 and 4. And then I'm going to flip 4 so I can go buy 2 more. See, I know that game. I don't got no fucking excuses. Just pick a city, drop me in it. And if it don't work in this city, I'll walk to the next one. And if it don't work in that one, I'll walk to the next one. Why? Because working a fucking job is not going to get me rich, man. I don't know if you know this or not. You could work your whole fucking life at a job and you will not get rich. Now, you need a job, but it's not the job that's going to get you rich. It's what you do with the money from the job, man. It's those intangibles. People can't take that from you, man. Listen. I'm going to be in New York soon. Almost toward the end of the month. Not all the way to the end. I'll be coming to New York. Some of you guys live in the New York area. Be coming to the New York area. Let me talk to you, maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe you got it in you, but if you're weak, you ain't got no motivation, you ain't got no intent, no desires, what the fuck are we going to talk about, man? Come on, man. Come on. Go get this shit.